welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. I'm going to be leaving for Yellowstone this weekend. Then Tuesday, I'm out of here on my way to Florida and then Tennessee. So goodbye, Montana, probably by the next time I do a video. I might get one out Sunday or Monday before I leave. Basically, the only thing that's left now is the panels behind me and microphone and camera. Everything else is just about packed up. So I'll be out of here soon. All right, I'll jump right into it today. Imagine, I don't even know how to get started on this. Imagine a woman decides to shag a dude in the backseat of his car, and she didn't realize it, but he has an STI or an STD, depending on where you're from. She catches it, and then she sues the car insurance company for emotional distress and damages because it happened in the car. And she wins. This is a brave woman. The fact that she filed a lawsuit on this, and what worries me is that not only did she not pay for, bad decision, slept with a nasty dude. He gave me the itchy McScratchies. And she gets a $5 million payout out of this. And if they can refer back to this, what happens with legal standard is many times is that if something happens like this in the future, they'll refer to case. Now, they might say, in the case of Sullivan versus Skank, she was awarded this. And what happens if you catch it in the house? Like you go to some chick's place and you get the itchy McScratchies, and do you get to sue the homeowner's insurance? This timeline is so weird. But I want to do this because it's stupid and it's funny and it's ridiculous, and I've had a couple of beers and it's just funny. All right. This is literally from today. Woman wins $5.2 million in a settlement from Geico Insurance after contracting an STD in a car. Now, if you don't know this dude and you just decide to get some strange in the backseat of his car, that's a bad decision. But when you get $5 million bonus for letting it happen, that certainly makes the decision a lot less painful. She argued that because her partner infected her in his Geico-insured car, the company owed her damages for medical expenses as well as pain and suffering. A Missouri woman has been awarded $5.2 million in a settlement from Geico Insurance Company after she contracted an STD during a sexual encounter in a car that was insured by the company. According to Fox Business, the anonymous woman was diagnosed with HPV after she had sex with her partner in a car insured by Geico. I already said that. This week, a court ruled in favor of the woman, bringing the years-long lawsuit process to an end. Now, here's what blows me away, okay? Usually it's play stupid games, win stupid prizes, but in this case, she played a stupid game and won a really big prize. And now HPV, I don't know enough about it to know if it's a forever thing or if it just flares up and goes away. I'll be honest with you, I don't care. But the fact that she got a $5 million paycheck out of it, and then there's part of me that wonders, what if a dude had gotten it from a woman? Would he have won as well? I just don't think that he would have. She argued that because of her, I already read that, the company owed her damages for medical expenses as well as pain and suffering. Post-millennial, you've repeated the same thing 7 times now. NPR reported that the encounter happened in 2017 in her partner's 2014 Hyundai Genesis. Sounds like a real up-and-comer. When the woman initially submitted the claim, Geico did not defend the policyholder and denied coverage, of course, because that would only make sense. Geico said coverage didn't apply because damages claimed did not arise out of the normal use of the vehicle. And I agree with him. Like if I'm sitting in the passenger seat of my friend's car, I don't know, whittling a wooden flute, and I accidentally stick myself in the leg because I can't control. That's not really covered under car insurance, I would think, but I guess nowadays, what's normal use of a car, you know? She disagreed and said her partner's insurance policy provided coverage for her injuries, losses, because he contributed to the cause of her to be infected by not taking proper precautions and neglecting to inform and or disclose his diagnosis. Now, here's the thing. Notice that she put him not taking proper precautions. She puts it on him. If you do look up HPV, men oftentimes either don't know they have it or have had it without anything, and it gets rid of itself in about 6 months, at least from what I've read about it, which is limited. But she puts the blame on him, and he might not have even known. And there's a little part of me, honestly, that wonders, like, maybe, are you sure it was him that gave it to you? Because, I mean, you know, if you're out there balling with the fly guys in the back of a Hyundai Genesis in the back seat of the car, I have a feeling you're maybe not the most selective women when it comes to partners. The claim went to arbitration in February 2021, where she offered to settle for a cool $1 million. Her claim and proposed settlement was rejected by Geico. Again, like, I would probably be doing the same. If I was Geico, I'd be like, get the F out of here. No way. May of 2021, an arbitrator with the Jackson County Circuit Court decided in the woman's favor and awarded her $5.2 million, which Geico immediately appealed. This week, the Missouri Court of Appeals upheld her $5.2 million in damages and said Geico's initial mistake was not to defend their policyholder, the car's owner, but instead totally denied coverage at the onset. Well, of course they're going to deny it. Of course they're going to deny it. This is ridiculous. But when policy prices go up because people start saying that this happened to them, we're going to have to pay it. God knows most of us aren't getting lucky in the back seat of our cars. And the other thing that's kind of weird about this, too, is if you use this as precedence, and I do mean this legitimately, I'm not joking about this. If you use this as precedence that Geico, a car insurance company, needs to cover her because she got this in a car, what's to say that a woman or guy or whoever doesn't say, well, based on this, I got it in my girlfriend's or boyfriend's or whatever house, and so their renter's insurance or their homeowner's insurance needs to cover this. You know, we've become so litigious and so sue-happy. And again, people wonder why men don't jump in to help or men don't get involved anymore. This is part of it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that this guy's insurance policy, like, doubled, tripled, or he might have even been dropped by Geico. They're like, well, screw this. The court wrote that if the company had decided to defend the policyholder, they may have avoided the payout. How do you defend him? How do you defend this? This is just such ridiculous crap. Okay, I'm going to do one more story here. This is on a completely different topic, but it kind of has to do with insurance and maybe having things go wrong for you. Woman attempts to end her husband via him going downtown, doing a little Australian kiss, the kiss down under, by adding poison to her vagine. And this, of course, surprisingly enough, is in Brazil. Unidentified Brazilian woman is being sued by her husband for allegedly trying to end him, reports the UK Mirror. And what was the woman's weapon of mass destruction? Her vagin. According to documents, the woman actually painted a poisonous substance on her pussycat and lured her unsuspecting husband to bed. She then asked him to perform the Australian kiss on her. The man, who is also unidentified, was reportedly more than willing to oblige his seemingly turned-on wife. But when he began to perform his husbandly duties, you know, I love that they call it husbandly duties. If I tell a woman to give me a good old Hummer and I say it's your wifely duties, pretty sure it'd be an article in the newspaper about me the next day and how awful a man I am to suggest that. Anyway, he noticed an unfamiliar odor emanating from her southern bits. Well, I mean, it is women. That can kind of happen sometimes. The man reportedly became so concerned about the strange smell, fearing that there was something medically wrong with his wife, that he insisted she accompany him to the nearest hospital to be examined by a physician. Now, here's the thing, honestly. Ladies, if any of you ladies watch this, if you were trying to do this and he said, something seems a little fishy here. Something seems a little fishy here. We need to get you to the hospital. Wouldn't you just be like, okay, let me grab some things from the bathroom real quick, go in, do the French hooah's bath, wash the kitty cat off, freshen up a little bit, then you go to the hospital and they're like, oh, we don't know what it could have been. But instead, apparently she was just like, all right, let's go. After they arrived at the São Jose de Rito Preto hotel, or hospital, the woman was put through a series of tests in order to find the root of the foreign smell-o-vision. The wife's ruse was reportedly discovered when doctors detected that it was a poisonous substance and revealed the woman had in fact concocted a plan to orally poison her hubby with her vagin. Guys, I'm telling you right now, anybody, and I don't know what happened to this lady, but anybody that tells you that women have it harder than men, all you have to do is turn on a TV or a courtroom procession or look at statistics or realize that, I don't know, I know a couple of guys that were pretty rambunctious with women back in the day that might have maybe caught a little gift that keeps on giving. I don't remember them getting a $5.2 million payout. Maybe they just didn't sue the right car company. I don't know, but protect yourselves out there, gentlemen. You never know, but hey, at least you got some cash and prizes for just being easy and stupid.